Hello friends, we are here to make a cute little card today with our Pick a Season stamp set. My name is Kay Cogbill. My business is papermadeprettier.com. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, like and subscribe so you won't miss another video. I do these every Wednesday around 1 Central and you're not going to want to miss it. We today are doing, hi Joan, we are making a cue card with this stamp set called Pick a Season. I've been seeing so many cute cards with this, and this one, when it came across my Facebook feed from Amy Koenders, I just audibly squealed because I love St. Patrick's Day. And I hadn't seen one yet using the St. Patrick's Day motif. So I'm going to make that for you. This stamp set is free with a $60 purchase during Saleabration. So get your wish list out and start making your list so you can get this stamp set for free. All right, I'm going to actually move you down just a smidge so you can see better. All right. So we're going to start with a crumb cake card base, good neutral. And we also are using our Starstruck embossing folder, which also is free with a $60 purchase during Saleabration. So I hope you get to collect all these free items because they're indispensable. Like this little thing, it's got like little starbursts and it's just so happy. It's just very sweet. So we are going to just, and I don't like to run my card base through the embossing folder. If I'm going to emboss the whole front layer of a card, then I do a 5.5 by 4 1/4 piece and stick it down. So that's just my preference. It kind of bends the paper, and this is a good solid, now it has a good solid base, but that's why I do that in case you're wondering. And then you may not know where this paper comes from. It's free with a $60 purchase during Saleabration. It's called the Fruit Basket, I think. I can't believe I already forgot the name of it. Let's see. I've got it right here on my table. Fruit Salad. Sorry, I knew Fruit Basket didn't sound right. All right, so we're going to just snip a little bit off of this to make this little banner. And I like this one because a little bit more of it will show. This one I cut too deep. So we are going to pop that down with our Stampin' Seal. I like to use more Stampin' Seal than usual when I'm working with these embossed layers because those grooves, you got to get in there with some adhesive to really get that stuck down. So that's why you'll see me using more than usual. We have a shaded spruce. I love this color combination for St. Patrick's Day. Shaded spruce is one of my favorite good bold greens, but especially for St. Patrick's Day, that's when I like to pull out my shaded spruce. So we're going to pop that right, just center it here. All right, now we're going to work on our stamped layer. And I am going to get a Stampin' Pierce mat out, some sort of squishy undersurface for stamping because you want to get really good contact with these photopolymer stamps. So these are see-through and it's great to have that backing. Now, I suggest that the first thing you do is take your tree and you just kind of eyeball where you need those stamps to go. So you make sure the trunk doesn't go off or the tree doesn't go up. But it's pretty simple. We need to come down about 1/4 inch there. Now the colors I'm using today are Crumb Cake, which I know that looks green. I promise it's Crumb Cake. Pool Party, Shaded Spruce, Granny Apple Green, and Pecan Pie. Hello, Barb. Good to see you. So let's start with our Granny Apple Green for our tree layer. I'm so glad you found me. Whenever you find me, it's a happy day. It's a happy day. Okay. So we're going to stamp this right about here. So, interesting story. I have a friend whose mother loved St. Patrick's Day. She was in her very upper years, I believe in her 90s, and passed last week. So this card is perfect in her memory. Her name was Mardell McClurkin. So we've stamped our cute little granny apple green leaves, and then we're going to stamp this tree trunk with pecan pie. So get in that little groove there. Super cute. Now, the next thing we're going to stamp are our shamrocks, and they're going to go in these little spaces. So this is the, oh no, I made a error there, but we're just going to let it roll. So you're going to stamp these little shamrocks all over, and you'll see that you've got choices. You've got shamrocks, hearts, flowers, or Easter eggs, and some opportunity just to use this to fill in that tree. So here we're using the shamrocks. All right, now the last thing we're going to do is with this panel is fill in with some pool party clouds. So since I made this error up here, I'm going to come in with a big dark cloud. I don't know if that really draws attention or pulls away from my boo-boo, but whatever. We can always remake it. So we're going to do some pool party clouds here. Some of them can be full strength, and some of them we can stamp off. Okay, sometimes when a card has a little imperfection, then I remind myself that that is handmade, and that's what makes it so special. All right, so now we're going to do the grass. So we have in the stamp set, we have this little grass, and we're going to stamp it right here and right here. And then the final thing we're going to do is stamp this fence. Now, I'm going to attempt to stamp it straighter than I did here. But you know what? I'm not even going to try that. I'm going to do what I noticed Amy did and my friend Khaki did. And don't needle yourself. Just stamp 4. Well, we'll see if you think this is needling or not. Stamp 4 of these. And then get your snips out and go quick, quick. First, when I fussy cut, I like to isolate what I'm cutting. It just seems like it makes it a little easier. But, and I'm not going to get up and down in all those grooves. I'm just going to cut these out. So, 1, probably cut a little closer than that. But when you're fussy cutting, you don't want to cut right up to the edge. You want to leave a little bit of white kind of halo there. Just for artistic purposes. Just as long as the clouds don't have snow in them. You are right on, Barb. Enough of it. Like, we still have some people in our neighborhood on areas that aren't facing the sun. There's still snow. And gosh, snow in Florida? That's insane. So we're just going to make these 4 little fence posts, and then they'll be a little bit easier to put on straight. I really thought I was stamping them straight on my card, and then when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, not so much. So this makes it a little bit easier to put them down straight. Now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, let's see, I was doing something on the back of there. I'm going to go ahead and get a little adhesive on the back of each one of these. And then, oh yeah, that's a lot easier to put up straight for sure. That's cute. Oh yeah, that's really cute. Our cute little picket fence is adorable. Yeah, definitely fussy cut that rather than stamp it. That just looks better. And then you're probably still now wondering, where does this Happy St. Patrick's Day come from? Well, you may not have noticed, but in our spring catalog, this is our brand new spring mini. You've got this section, and it's called Mix and Match on page 12 and 13. And these are all the mix and match packets. You have envelopes, you have birthday, you have spring, you have love, and then you have washes and florals. And then this is the greetings, okay? And you can see all of the great things that you can make using these items. So this is the piece that I pulled from. There's a little Happy St. Patrick's Day pop out. But I am going to make this for my friend whose mom passed. She will squeal. I know this card will mean so much to her because her mom loved St. Patrick's Day. So, like, she had a St. Patrick's Day party every year, and this will just be very special. So sometimes you have the perfect card for the perfect person. And that is what this is today. So now this little panel, we are going to pop this up with dimensionals. Just for effect. Just for happiness sakes. So pop that up. And then we're going to pop up our sending hugs with a dimensional. And voila. Perfection. Now, the last thing we're going to do is add these earth tone shimmer gems in this green because, of course, St. Patrick's Day. So pop a couple of those on there and we are finished. So this is the cutest little card using the Pick a Season stamp set. Again, this is free with a $60 purchase during Saleabration. Shop with me, message me your order if you have any questions. Here are some other gorgeous cards made with this set. This was made by Dawn Bourget. This is a cute little birthday card, but you could switch out that that sentiment and use this for a Valentine's card. This was a catalog case made by my friend Khaki Klein, and she's using the floral version there to make it a spring. We have another card from my swap collection. I don't have a name on this one, sorry. This is using the spring vibe. And then my friend Khaki made one more card, not using the tree at all, but using this cute little leaf situation and some of these Spotlight on Nature dies to make this adorable card. So make sure and add this very versatile set to the list of things that you need to collect for free during Saleabration. And if you make any cards with it, I would love to see them in the comments here on Facebook or on YouTube. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.